is up, guys? It is Carly here, bringing you day number 4. Is it day number 4? Is it day number 4? What did I do already? Krampus? Uh, yeah, day 4 of my 25 days of Christmas horror. And today I'm going to be talking about one that I have seen before multiple times now, and it's just one that I like to watch either every, not really, probably every other Christmas. I will watch this one, and that is Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, which, yes, I do just own it on this crappy VHS that I think I bought off of a group page on Facebook. I was trying to get all of these movies in some format, all the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies, and it was before they had, like, good releases. So, yeah, I never did get the Scream Factory edition of this. I have part 1, but not of this. But anyway, yeah, I watch this like every other year, and I'll watch the first one like on the alternating years typically, or sometimes I do watch them both, but it's kind of, if you're gonna watch them both, you kind of don't want to watch them back to back, because this movie pretty much is a best of the first movie. So Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, I feel like a lot of people have probably seen this one, but if you have not, this one follows Ricky, which is the brother of Billy from our first movie. He is in, I guess, a mental institution. Yeah. So, yeah, he's in I'm always like, is he in a jail or but yeah, he's like in a mental facility, and a psychiatrist is coming in to basically do a psych evaluation of him and try to get to the bottom of what happened and why it happened, because essentially Ricky killed several people, and so, you're getting the events of that, but first you get pretty much, like I said, the whole first movie again, because it's Ricky's retelling of the events that happened to his brother, who originally went insane and killed people, but it doesn't make any sense because Ricky was a baby when this stuff happened, and then he was, like, even when Ricky's older, he's not with Billy when this stuff happened, so he's retelling it as if he was right there. So it's funny, it's ridiculous, it's stupid, it doesn't make any sense, but I really like the first one, so, I don't mind having to see those scenes being rehashed in this movie, because at least, I do like the first movie, but that's kind of like the first, I would say, I don't even know how long this movie is, but 20 or more minutes of the film is just like a rehash of the first one. Then you kind of get into the events of Ricky's story, and you see him kind of growing up in, like, being adopted by a Jewish family, and then getting a job, and then essentially going insane too, much like his brother did. But yeah, that's kind of that. Just a lead up to why he's in this mental place, and if he's in a good mental state, or if he's crazy, or like what set him off, type of thing. So yeah, this movie is pretty bad. The acting in it is pretty horrendous. The dialogue is funny. It's clearly cheap since they're using footage from the first one. Then the scenes that they actually put into the movie are very, very cheap looking. Just like there's a movie theater scene. I don't think they're filming it in a real movie theater. It literally looks like if me and my friends kind of were making a movie for YouTube or something back in high school, and just like be like, okay, let's set up a bunch of chairs that look the same and put it in this room and make it look like a theater. That's kind of what it looks like here. But it is entertaining. I mean, the guy who plays Ricky, the main Ricky character, is funny to watch. I believe his name is Eric Freeman. Yeah, if you've seen it, he's just like, he's always moving his eyebrows up and down. He's very dramatically serious with every freaking line of dialogue, and it's fantastic. It really is. The kills in it are pretty kind of basic, honestly, because he gets a gun at one point and just is shooting people. He runs over a guy at one point. Oh, probably the best one is he actually kills a guy with an umbrella by stabbing it through him, and then, of course, like, the umbrella goes up, and then there's blood all over it. So I thought that was kind of gruesome and a good kill for this movie that always stands out for me. But overall, it's not great. The storyline is very chintzy and cheap. Probably the thing I hate the most is the music, the score in this one, where I love it in the first one. In this movie, they go with like this very just melodramatic, like it's not Christmassy or anything. It's just, it feels like something out of a soap opera or something like that, or an old, like a shitty drama film. And yeah, I can't even explain how it goes, but if you watch the movie, you know what I mean. I never really hear anyone complain about that, but for me, it's like always been like, it just seems, it's like depressing, like, and I don't want to hear it in this film. But besides that, the film is pretty fun. So this one's hard to rate because, like I said, it's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie, and it's one that I do rewatch. So to give it a fair rating, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. I feel like quality-wise, it's probably like a 3 out of 10. Entertainment-wise, 8 out of 10. So we'll meet somewhere kind of halfway-ish and give it a 6 out of 10 for Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, 1987. You know, there's other sequels to this, of course, too, and obviously I did the Silent Night remake. I wish, like, the other sequels would have been good and fun and stuff like that, because this could have been a really fun franchise, but it just kind of, you know, the sequels don't really go with the first one well. I mean, this one and Part 3 do have continuity, technically, but they're just not good movies, so it's like, I don't know. I just wish they could have did better with this franchise overall, but, you know, Part 4 and 5 are fun, but they don't feel like they're just their own kind of standalone movies in a way. But anyway, yeah, 6 out of 10. Thank you guys for joining me on this installment of my 25 days of Christmas horror, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Let's see if my camera turns off.